Here's how I, as a therapist, help minors navigate relationships if their parents may be showing some signs of some toxic or antagonistic traits. Depending on the age of the child, my approach is going to be different. And normally, kids growing up in environments like this, sometimes they sadly mature very early. This question was about Sarah Boone, and we know when Brian's son would go to visit, it seems like there wasn't that much supervision. The child seemed to kind of be on their own based on things that we've heard reported. And yet, as a therapist, I want to do what's best for the client, and that's from their perspective. And I'm always looking at navigating safety. And if that child wants to maintain some level of relationship with that parent, it's important for the child to have their own sense of self, because that parent is going to try to have that child's sense of self, like based on what they think and how they feel and what's going on with them, and for the child to take care of their needs. And they're not going to want that child to have their own independent thoughts, feelings, things like that. So we sometimes start with just letting the kiddo know that, like, hey, you're not responsible for adults' emotions. And I say that in general, I don't call out the specific parent. And there is a great book. It's called Sky is Red. It's a children's book, and it's about kids learning how to honor their voice, what they see, what they believe, and that no adult, no matter who it is, should try to change or influence what they think or see with their own eyes. I've also used that book with some adults too. And then if the child is wanting to set some appropriate boundaries in relationships, letting them know that it's okay for people to not like your choice, to be disappointed, because sometimes there will be this conflict avoidance for the child. Depending on the situation, we assess safety. And what I mean by that is some kids, I've literally taught them gray rock. And with some others, we've talked about, creative ways, not lying, but not being 100% truthful because of some concerns in general. Yeah. And then hopefully there is a safe and stable parent that child can go to fully. And research has shown that children just need one safe and stable parent. Hopefully at least one person is a little safe and stable, and that's somebody that they can go to when needed. And then if I'm working with a parent, I'm trying to help them change their behavior and develop emotional boundaries, and also have the type of behavior where that child would want a relationship with them once they have a choice. And in some situations, I've helped clients get choice in whether they have communication with a parent or not. That's always determined by the court. I hope that's helpful.